Welcome back to the ABC4 News at 4. It's been roughly a year, if you can believe it, since the pandemic swept through the U.S. Currently, the COVID-19 situation is improving, vaccines are being rolled out, and restrictions are eased. But while there's hope and optimism, there's still so much uncertainty. Donna Tatro, parenting journalist and author, is here with us to sort through this in today's Kids Under Construction segment. Donna, thanks so much for being with us. This is something that's weighing heavy on all of us. Both parents, kids are stressed. So how can we better relate to our kids that are feeling this pandemic pressure?
Yeah, hi, Emily. There is still so much frustration, right? We're a year into this, and one of these Facebook parenting groups had a lot of moms going back and forth, with one mom saying, here's the scenario. My kid says, I am mentally done. I can't be confined anymore. I can't do this anymore. And mom says, well, I'm done too. So how do we get through something like that? It's really difficult. So what we have to first do is acknowledge those feelings. This is bad. This is tough. You're right. And I haven't been through this as a parent. I didn't have to go through this as a kid. So you're right. But at the same time, don't try fixing it in this moment. If it's too tense, you got to kind of walk it back. Let's try to walk it back and take a break. That's where you start.
Okay, now when we talk about positive parenting, you often read about the exit. So let's talk about the art of the exit and how it really does apply in this situation.
Yeah, so the art of the exit is something that UCLA researchers at the UCLA Lab School is really putting into action with their kids, K through 12. Or 12-year-olds. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to get kids to relate to one another and kids to relate with teachers. But this can also be put into the family, into parenting. And so what you have to do is, like you just acknowledged the feelings, now you have to start with a cooling off period. So you have to take time for space. And right now, the physical space is much needed. So space, get the space away from each other. Then give the power to the child so that they can say no. The power of no. I do not want to talk about this right now. Allow this. Don't get into that power struggle where you feel like, no, I want to talk about it now as the parent. I'm the parent. We're going to do this now. That's not going to get anyone anywhere. So what we want to do is give them the power of no. And then ask them, follow up. When would you like to talk about this? Maybe we cool off for a half an hour. Maybe we cool off for a couple hours. Allow that cool exit for them. That's what's going to work.
Now, when we have these conversations, what role does empathy have from the parent and potentially from the child as well?
For sure, Emily, you're right. I mean, once you've gotten that cooling off period and it's been exited, then you're going to come back together. Okay, so empathy, though, with expectations. Of course, child, I'm so sorry you can't drop out of school, but I get it. I get how you feel. There's the expectation and the empathy, but then further empathy. How can I help you? What can we maybe do? Could you maybe take a day off? I'm okay with that. This is giving them the empathy, but still having that expectation. Again, they want to see their friends. Right now, it's loosening up a little bit, right? So can we see your friends safely? What can we do? So get the empathy in, but allow for those expectations as well. You've got to still have the expectations in place.
Okay, so with all of this being said, it's so important to also keep gratitude in the middle of it, which as parents, sometimes it's hard to remember that because we're just as frustrated that our kids are frustrated, but that is a key to all this as well.
It really is, Emily. You know this. I mean, gratitude, we know from research, is so beneficial to all of us, parents and kids. And so you don't find the gratitude within the pain. They're not mutually exclusive. So how do you do this? So the pain is, why is this so hard for you? What is so hard about this for you? Let the child explain what's so hard and then empathize with that. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Really drive that empathy and then move on to the gratitude piece of it. What is working for you? There's got to be something that's working for you. What are you looking forward to when we get out of all of this? What are we going to do together? What are you going to do with your friends? Then that gratitude starts to come in. So finding gratitude in the pain does help, and we do know this for sure. It's evidence-based. Find that gratitude.
There are definitely some silver linings to all this. Maybe not a ton, but there are some. So today with Donna, we did discuss the pandemic pressure, the reality of it, the art of the exit, empathy with expectations, and then finally, as she just so nicely put together, really the gratitude of it all as we are dealing with this pandemic and helping our little ones do the same. We do want to remind you that if you have a question for Donna, please send them to us, kidsunderconstruction@abc4.com. We will answer them right here, and you can hear more from Donna on her podcast, which you can get to from our website, abc4.com. Donna, as always, thank you so very much, and we'll see you Friday.
See you Friday. Thanks, Emily.
Okay, we do want to take a live look outside right now.